I got the glutes, I got the calves, I got the abs. I got the glutes, I got the calves, I got the abs. It's time to get lit, it's time to get fit. Let's meal prep and get it in, get it in. Transformation, freedom, and they're the most heaven. Let's hit the gym and get fit, get fit.
Well, hello. I guess you say, Lord, where you been? Where you been? Good morning. It is Tina with Enriched by Tina. I had my alarm set and you know how you turn it off. Been on vacation and laid back down, and next thing I know, here we are. And good morning, Africa. I hope you had a good birthday. Hope all was well. And so I've been on vacation, and I don't know what happened the last 2 days. Whatever I said did not record, did not set and channel. So I'm back home and trying to get my whole life together in real time because life be life and things be happening. And so it brought me back to Deuteronomy. I talked about this couple of days, not too, maybe been the last time I came actually live about this thing and these choices. I couldn't shake it. So I'm back on these choices. And so when you read Deuteronomy 30 and 19, because I have a confession to make. I hadn't made some good choices. And so I guess that's why it brought me back here. So it says, this is the children's Bible. I call heaven and earth as witness against you today that I set before you life and death, blessings and curse. Choose life so that you and your descendants may live. Okay, so I decided, I'm gonna go like my pastor. Let me go to the Gen Z because maybe yes, when you cut that alarm off, baby, you'll go left every time. I turned the alarm off, lay there for a minute, stretched, and because your body have to adjust from traveling and all these other stuff. But that ain't the whole truth. Some of it is traveling, but some of it is some choices. So let me go with like what my pastor would go to, the Gen Z Bible, Deuteronomy 30 and 19. This is what the Gen Z says. Yo, because I decided I'm gonna have to get it down in my soul down in my shana. So I said King James Version was good, Passion was good. I went to the Children's Bible because he said break it down. Now I'm finna go to the Gen Z and it says, yo, listen up. I want to make something crystal clear here. So pay attention. Heaven and earth are my witnesses as we speak. I'm giving you a major choice. The thing cut me when he said this: life or death, blessings or curses. I strongly urge you to go with life so that you and your future fam can thrive and keep on living. So I had to break it down with the Gen Z version because, baby, your girl did not make some good choices. I made some choices, but good morning. I didn't make some very wise choices. Good morning, Mother McKnight. So no, that's not Mother McKnight. I saw McKnight in the middle. That's Margaret. Good morning, Margaret. So good to see you. And Teresa, good morning to see you. And so as a consequence, because he just said, yo, listen up. I want you to be crystal clear. Okay? Heaven and earth are witnesses as we speak. I had to come back to Deuteronomy 30 and 19 because I gotta choose life here. Good morning, Sister Crystal. I have to choose life, right? So I knew I was going on vacation. I said some things I just gonna do. So I got home. Mr. Blackman. Now, y'all give it shout out to Mr. Blackman. He has been on duty, okay? Because you're on vacation, you have a little stuff, and so I had my little stash of stuff with me, right? So I gave up the cookies. I said, here, go and take these cookies. So then I had a candy bar. He was like, give it up. I said, yo, no, you ain't getting my candy bar. You ain't gonna get this candy bar. I said, because today is it for me. He said, you said that last week. Good morning, Z. Good morning. So good to see you. He listen, and I was about 38 hot with him. Like, no, you ain't. Oh, okay, Mother McKnight. So good to see you. And so I said, this is it for me. He said, no, you said that last week and the week before and the week before, right? So I just said, okay. I ain't say nothing. Well, I ate it anyway, right? Ate it anyway, knowing I ain't need it, right? Knowing I had already stopped by the ice cream place. Those of you all that travel with me know on the way back, the ice cream place. But I did good. I didn't do a whole lot of other things, but I had already had ice cream. So I didn't eat the candy bar, okay? I did not. So, and I didn't drink my water like I should. So I'm drinking my water so I can mind my business. So I'm like, okay, the the scripture you read this, and guess what he said? He been holding me accountable. He saying, you be on there talking about you will make these good choices, and I said, you know what, honey, I'm gonna come. Y'all know me. I'm transparent. I'm gonna come clean. I did make a good choice. Therefore, I tossed and turned. That's why I hit snooze because I didn't sleep well because I had already had my limit of sugar, right? I had already had it. But I wanted that candy bar. And I could have just saved the candy bar, cut it up like I usually do. Like if I take a candy bar, get a candy bar, and it wasn't just I'm just gonna come all the way clean. It wasn't a regular size candy bar. It was the king size. And normally what I do is I get a king size, I chop it up, I put it in a Ziploc bag, little small, like a small portion, put it in the freezer. When I want something, I pull out just a little bit to give me that that I need, and then I'm done. So I had to go all the way back to Deuteronomy 30:19 that I talked about last week because I'm looking at then these feet. Y'all, these feet was swole like they ain't never been swole before. That's another thing. So I said, okay, you was outside, you was hanging out, sitting down on the beach, and when you go with the beach, I have my little snacks, my little ritual stuff. So now when I go, I got to change I'm still gonna have snacks, but I'm gonna have to change the snacks that I bring because I had some processed meat. I ain't think about all this. See, now when you start thinking about stuff, so I had the processed meat. I had the chips, and so because I am at a different phase in my life, okay, so the processed meat was had salt in it. The chips had salt in it, and I did drink some water, but I didn't drink a lot of water to kind of counteract all this, right? Because I ate we had lasagna one night, and so I eat the lasagna because I love it and it's good. And then the red sauce, right? So since I know the red sauce is something, that irritates me a little bit, I will drink a soda. Well, I should have just drank just a little bit. No, I drank one. I drank some more. Oh, I just lived the life of Riley. knowing, okay. And when you travel, you swell a little bit anyway, right? So I got all this going on. And then I came back and then ate that candy bar. So when I was studying and things, and then I go back over my notes and things, and then I look and say, "Good morning, Deborah. So good to see you." So I'm like, I've got real concern because the feet was, I mean, I look like I could have played a role of an elephant or something. They was they was swollen than they had ever been before. So I got a little concerned. So I propped them. I got in here and propped them up and did everything that I needed to do. And then I start thinking, and you know how sometimes you start saying like, "What did you start backtracking?" And I said, "Okay, you better you hear what you saying, and y'all know I'm always come clean, come So now I got to think of me a different um things to eat at the beach. Like I gotta figure out something else because this ain't working like it was before. Because if I'm gonna choose life, I got to choose. Um, I think I have to choose, make some better choices, right? So when you think about what it says here, be crystal clear. Clear. This the Gen Z. That Gen Z Bible. I know some people like, I don't know, but I had to go there, and it made it very, very clear to me that if I want to have some type of future, some type of things that I'm going to pass down, it talks about even in here, like you want your descendants to live. So what I do right now and the choices that I make right now could be an impact on my family to come. So if I get instilling them these good habits, because my daughter, we've been talking, and she's getting a little older, and when you get up past 35 and you get that 35 spread. So she just looking, and I said, well, you see that what you are used to be me. Now you see me. And my mama was a thick woman before she got sick. So my genetics is my genetics. It's nothing I can do about that. I can't alter these genes if I wanted to. Good morning, Rick. Good morning, Dr. LeJune. I'm back, y'all. I thought I had set something up, but it didn't set up for the last 2 days. And then the day I hit snooze. So I'm sitting here like, okay, if these are my genetics, and my genetics are my genetics, it's nothing I cannot change Dana. Dana cannot be changed, right? Now I can do some things to help Dana out and do some better things, but I can't change Dana. My DNA is my DNA. Ain't a thing I can do about it. And so one thing about God, he ain't gonna force nothing on you, because he honors this right here. He honors our free will. I talked about it last week. He does. He honors it, and he's going to give us free will and free reign. It's up to us to make a decision about what we're going to do with this free will, because he could just say, bam, you do this, and cut us off. But he gives us time after time after time. And so when we get this freedom, it's a responsibility. So I have a responsibility. Good morning, Mother Loretta. To get this body in line. And so I'm like, yeah, let me drink my water and mind my business, and let me go about another route, because as long as I get the free will and free reign, I gotta make some choices. I gotta be responsible with the freedom, because it could be where you do this, now you locked up, and this is your consequences for not following my rules. He's not like that. He's a gracious God. Thank God, because some of us, we're one and done with people. You do this, you do this. That's where we are. So we have to make sure that we are are honoring God and not taking advantage of his free will. And then we got there's consequences, these choices that all that I did, it was a consequence. So now my decision, everything that I do affects my life. And then I'm gonna give you the third point because we got a couple more minutes and it's time for us to go on over to the sister circle. But our decisions definitely not only impact me, it impact the generations to come and my family, my friends, my community, my legacy. Do I want to say, okay, enriched by Tina, she was enriching everybody's life by hers? Yeah, I said it. My own life. So these consequences, these choices that I made carried a consequence. And then number three, choosing life is choosing God's way. So I got to get this flesh under control because we already know. Good morning, Shirley. So good to see you. We already know that to choose the flesh is death. So if I give in to this flesh, y'all, I'm telling you, I'm getting my whole life together in real time. So now I have to say, okay, life, when you think about this verse in Deuteronomy 30 and 19, it's not just about surviving. It's about having God's abundance of peace, strength, happiness, and a spiritual wholeness and being obedient to God. Like, if I don't get this flesh under control, I am not being obedient to God because I have to get my will out of the way and put his will in the way. So that's before it's on again. I got to really seriously think about this. Like, I want to live, and I don't want to live haphazardly. I want to live abundant, like God said. So we walking today, y'all, and um, come on and join us. It's at 6 o'clock. It right there at High Point. Um, help us walk with us. We're gonna be sometime in Winston. I know I'm gonna be in Winston. I got to get with Regina because she want to walk, and so I can walk Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and so we can figure this out how or what days or where. Because some people want to come to Greensboro, so I got 3 days, and then I can do some Saturdays depending on the time. But I'm y'all, I'm so dead serious. Like, and if you want to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning and do it virtual, then say put me on the 5 o'clock verse. Put me on the 5. Or we could do virtual even in the evening if sometimes if that doesn't get there. And bring, yes, I'm gonna bring some water. Listen, I got my backpack. I'm packing my bag. I got my tennis shoes. I used to have a bag that no matter where I was in my car and everything, I'm wearing my walking. I got 6 pair of walking shoes. I'm gonna bring my walking shoes. Like, I'm gonna put my walking shoes in my bag. I got a whole bag, y'all, that was dedicated to walking. So I'm packed. My bag is packed. So if I get off work late and it seems like I'm not gonna be able to come back home, boom, I got everything that I need. I got my workout stuff that I could switch in the bathroom. And I did whatever I had to do. 5 years ago, when we was shut down, I walked during lunch break. And so, yes, we have to get ready to um, um, put this flesh under subjection of the Holy Spirit. So we're walking. And so come on and join us. We'll be in High Point, Winston, whatever day. And I'll make an announcement where we're going to be. We're going to be in High Point today. So I got to take this thing serious. Like, all it took, y'all, was these feet to be swollen beyond measure, bigger than I've ever seen them before. And they had the nerve to hurt. That's it for me. That's it for me. So listen, y'all know I always leave you with a life application. So I want you to evaluate your choices you're currently making, whether it's in your relationships, your habits, your priorities. Ask yourself, Does this lead me closer to the life that God has for me? Or is it pulling me far away? That's what we need to know. And I want you to put some fire in the chat, in your comments, if you're choosing life today. Put fire in the chat. And then I want you to take a moment and say, what are you ready? Because see, we can say a lot of things. What are you ready to make a choice on to make your life better? And then we're gonna hold each other accountable. Y'all know me. It's this eating habits. It's this getting my life together. It's me getting physical. So guess what? Yes, yes. See, when you retire like that, yes, ma'am, you can go on and get it in and get it out the way. And so listen, take a moment. Please do it. Put some fire in the chat if you're choosing life. I want let me see some fire. And then I want you to put in there that one area where you're going to be ready to make a better choice. I'm gonna come in there and put mine, and then I'm gonna hold you accountable. And then we're gonna start holding each other because we're gonna choose life today. All right, ladies. I'll see y'all over on the other side. It is day 3 and it might be you win day. So see, we winning. I think it's you win. So you winning. So I'll see you over there on the Sister Circle side, and I'll see some of you tonight at 6. So you remember, we're choosing life. We're living today. We're no longer making these choices that is going to keep us bound and not get us closest to our goals. All right. I see the fire. All right. Now don't forget, put in that chat, what are you choosing to make a better choice with? And I'll see you tomorrow. I'll be on time. I'm not here to snooze in the morning. I'll be here 5:45. Take care.
Baby, now tell me exactly how you feel. I'm just trying to keep it real. Let me love you on the inside. Love you on the inside. Tell me exactly what you mean. You mean everything to me. Let me love you on the inside. Love you on the inside. Baby, now tell me exactly how you feel. I'm just trying to keep it real. Let me love you on the inside, love you on the inside. Tell me exactly what you mean. You mean everything to me. Let me love you on the inside, love you on the inside.